Hey Aquarius, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and welcome to This Just In. This is where we get all up in other folks' business about love and relationships. This reading will be good for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you would like to try to pull together a more complete picture of what could be going on with you for the month of May, please check out your moon and or rising sign if you happen to know what that is. And if you don't, for those of you who would like to find out and are interested in going far enough to possibly generate a chart for yourself, a great site that I use is astro.com. If you have your time of birth, you can plug in your birth information and it will generate a chart for you, which will not only tell you what your moon and rising sign is, but it'll also tell you the sign and house placement of all of the additional planets. And once you get good, then you can start looking into asteroids and all kinds of things like that. Okay, this just popped out, guys. This is the Queen of Swords reversed. I want to say, and I'm going to try to timestamp these videos because I know everybody doesn't want to sit through this, but we got a couple of things I want to talk about before we start the reading. I announced last month that when we got to 3,000 subscribers that I would be giving away a free 15-minute reading. So we're about, I guess, about 60 away from that. And guys, thanks. It started out slow, but you know, things are growing, and I really appreciate it because 3,000 is a very small number, but it's more than the 3 that I thought would be coming to watch these videos. So I'm so very grateful and a little surprised. So anyway, like I was saying, I'll be posting a video here shortly about how you can go about possibly winning that 15-minute reading. So I also wanted to talk about just a little bit of astrology while I shuffle this. Oh, I'm using the Llewellyn Tarot like I've been doing. I'll pick 3 cards from that, and for clarifiers I'll be using the Rider Tarot. We got the King of Cups there on the bottom. Yep, somebody has learned the lessons of love. So let's talk some astrology really quick. We got Sun and Taurus. And that's looking at your finances, how you earn them, what you have, how you can get more, the things you like, your traditions, morals, values, self-image, about the manifestation of things that you can use in a physical sense. The moon is currently in the sign of Leo. Turn up. I'm a Leo sun. So this is definitely about, like the Leo King said, this is about shining. Moon and Taurus. I'm sorry, Sun and Taurus, Moon and Leo. Oh my goodness, they both like things. They both like nice things. Ooh, don't do too much. Don't hurt them. Okay, moving on. So Moon and Leo. Mercury has just gone direct today. Went direct at about 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know if you can tell, but I can. I was telling Capricorn how I look back on some of the other videos, and that was so boring. I'm so sorry, but it was boring. And I know that that has something to do with Mercury retrograding. And I actually, the last videos for Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, I actually put off doing because I knew that Mercury was going to be going direct. So I decided to actually wait to see if that wouldn't fare better for me by waiting for Mercury to go direct. And as far as the flow of communication and the ease, I would say that it has. As far as the messages, I guess you guys have to decide. So anyway, so now we got Mercury that has moved forward. It is in the sign of Aries, conjunct Uranus. A lot of unexpected things could be happening. Flashes of brilliance. You know, just a lot of even erratic thoughts. See? Cards flying everywhere. That's Uranus energy. So yeah, Mercury is conjunct Uranus. A lot of stuff going on with that. Mars is in Gemini. So like I said, I feel like this Mars is for everybody. That's a little saying that they say in New Orleans. That person is for everybody. So I feel like Mars and Gemini is that kind of energy. And with Mercury conjunct Uranus, Moon Leo, Mars in Gemini, and Venus is in, I forgot about Venus. Venus is in Aries as well, and now she's direct. So we are definitely feeling ourselves right about now. Oh yeah, and we're ready to do whatever with whoever because we are feeling ourselves. So, you know, we got to kind of be careful that we don't do too much. I actually posted a little post that said to-do list, and the list said the most. So yeah, doing the most. I'm guilty. Anyway, so yeah, we got Mars in Gemini, and we have Jupiter is in Libra, where it will be until October 10th of this year, and Saturn is retrograding in Sagittarius. So, Aquarius, Saturn is your ruling planet. So maybe you feel a certain sense of ease in some part of your life. I want to say pay attention to that though. You know, don't get too lackadaisical about things, because I think it's a trick. Saturn is going to kind of stop hanging over your shoulder in a particular area in your life, and that's wherever Saturn is in your chart. And you might make the mistake of thinking that you don't have to put the work in. Well, you do, because when Saturn goes direct again, if you have been negligent of said area of life, then Saturn's going to get you. So the Queen of Swords reversed is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Off the bat, I feel gossip. I feel like something catty is going on. And I feel like this Queen of Swords is a person. Now, I don't know if this is you, but this could be somebody that you might be dealing with right now. But when I looked at her, and this doesn't have to be a female, nor does it have to be sun sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But it could be somebody with heavy air in their chart. I feel like when she comes to slay, we don't mean that in the Beyonce way. When she draws her sword, she's out for blood. That's the impression that I get of this particular Queen of Swords reversed. Let's see what the next card is. The Emperor. Okay. The Emperor is ruled by Aries. And the Emperor can be a little scary. I wonder if there's some sort of battle that's going on between the Queen of Swords and the Emperor. And actually, you know, if there is a battle going on between these two, the Emperor is going to win. So, back, Queen of Swords, whoever the Queen of Swords is, the Emperor is going to win. If you are coming for the Emperor, especially in the reverse, forget about it. If somebody's coming for you and you're the Emperor, don't even worry about it. The Emperor he trumps this. He's a trump card. I feel like this is somebody who doesn't mince words. If I hadn't said already, they don't care what they say or who they say it to. But upright, she's somebody who don't take no shorts. Don't take. I'm sorry. There's a lot of activity going on around me, Aquarius. A lot. Anyway, in the upright position, this is somebody who, like I said, don't take no shorts. Her heart is guarded. You can miss her with the emotions, and she may come off a little biting sometimes, but it doesn't come from an ill place. Where in the reverse, especially in this case, this is somebody who is intentionally coming to destroy. But really, the emperor is either gonna put his foot down and destroy that drama, or he's gonna take a different higher road. I'm not saying that if he puts his foot down and destroys the drama, it's not the high road, but he's not looking at the queen. So maybe this is the emperor being the leader that he is and turning his back on this because he knows that this is petty. We got the 10 of Wands reversed. So this is about things not feeling so much like a burden anymore. This is about having wrapped up projects or things that needed to be done. This is having cleaned up or tied up loose ends. If something has been bugging you or weighing you down, this is about it shouldn't be doing that anymore. And that 10 of Wands appears to be headed out. Right? I kind of feel like whomever the emperor is in this situation is just the bigger man or a woman. This is somebody who right now is not worried about all this mess, this pettiness, and is looking out for self. Like I said, Venus is in Aries right now, and she has gone direct. She went direct on the 15th of April. So this is most definitely about me. What makes me all right? What makes me feel happy? What am I attracted to? What do I want and how do I want it? And I think it is that sort of energy that the emperor is really taking the road of not having time for the Queen of Swords and this nonsense and pettiness. And it feels like a load off of somebody's shoulder, and I feel like it's the emperor. It feels like a load off of their shoulders to just walk away from it. This is somebody having the maturity and the power and the self-confidence, the awareness of things, especially with Mercury conjunct Uranus right now, to not fall for the okie doke. Pull a clarifier. Okay, so something's gonna, if that hadn't happened already, well then something's happening with the Queen of Swords. This is the center card, so, and I do have the feeling, I kind of don't want to say that. Well, no, that's not true, because Uranus is in the sign of Aries. This is an Aries card, and your ruling planet, your modern ruling planet, is in the sign of Aries. Uranus is your modern ruler. Saturn is your traditional ruler. So this could very easily be either you ignoring a lot of pettiness, or if you've been petty, Aquarius, then this is you finally seeing the light and knowing that it's going to be easier on you if you don't stoop to this level with this person anymore. Now, if that hadn't happened yet, or maybe it has happened, but it was as a result of something coming up, probably something out of the blue, Something got shaken up or gets shaken up, and it may not be very comfortable. This is we got a sword here. That's energy in action. The Emperor is full of fire. You know, we're talking action, we're talking passion, and we got some communication here with the Queen. And then we've got this Tower that has popped up. Aquarius, the month of May ain't playing with you. And I mean that in the best way possible. Because what seems to happen at some point within this, at the end of this, as a result of this, whatever the case may be, is that somebody walks away feeling relieved. This Tower is a shakeup of some sort. And it doesn't have to be a bad shakeup. The shakeup may be in the mind, this sudden change in thought processes, these brilliant flashes of genius and brilliance, you know, this aha moment that you may be having with you, Mercury now conjunct Uranus, especially with Mercury having gone direct. Bam, right there you go. And then you move on and you breathe a sigh of relief. Your energy has changed. You're freeing up the flow. You've probably already put a lot of work into something, and if you want to walk away from it, you can. If you want to get it together, you can. Because that's another thing. You know, maybe something pops up suddenly, or something happens. There's some sort of external situation possibly that makes the energy of the communication in a particular relationship change. Maybe one of the both of you were coming from a place of hurt, intentional hurt, messiness. And somebody decided to be the bigger person. And as a result of that, there's some sort of relief. Let's pull another card. Okay. The Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. So this talks about not wanting possibly to deal with a particular emotion or feeling. Maybe this is using intellect and not coming from a place of emotion in order to get through and fix this situation. I'm going to pull one more card. We got the Ten of Swords reversed. I really feel like that this is a change in the way that somebody's communicating. Maybe somebody had been coming from a place of just emotions. And I feel like in this case, if there was somebody who was just operating from a place of emotion, a lot of times, if there were disputes between two people, every time a new emotion popped up, it was new. It was something different every time. I feel like if some of you were fighting back and forth with somebody in a relationship, that every time you turned around, it was something different. Somebody was having an emotional breakdown about something. And I feel like the shit hits the fan and the truth gets addressed, and for a moment you decide, or they decide, or the both of you decide to stop being petty and come from a place of intellect, to be the bigger person in order to release this emotional burden, in order to free up the energy. Or somebody simply walks away. Somebody is over it. They're tired of arguing. They're tired of every time they turn around it's something different. They're not going to be burdened anymore by somebody's psychological manipulation, and they just bounce out of here. See you later. Sayonara. Peace. That's the other thing I see. And that's the way I see it, Aquarius. Thank you so much. If you would like to get a personal reading from me, please contact me at tina@85housevibrations.net. Also, I want to ask you guys to follow me on Facebook and or Twitter at 85vibe, EIGHT, the number 5, VIBE. I want to say thank you so much for those of you who might be watching for the first time. Thank you for giving this video a chance. And for those of you who are returning, a very special thanks to you guys. And I really, really love reading your comments. I haven't been able to answer all of them anymore as the amount of comments have increased. But I certainly read them all. And, you know, I will see ones that I'm in a position to answer at the time, or particular ones where I feel like I am, you know, more obligated. Not obligated in a bad way, I shouldn't say that. Or where I'm just more pulled to take the time to answer those. So I want to let you guys know I see all. You know, I do see all, and I appreciate your comments, and I love interacting with you guys. And a lot of times y'all crack me up. You have no idea. But thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Thank you for helping me to grow. I hope we can continue to grow together, and I hope to talk to you guys again next month.